7:06, and we do have breaking news out of the east side. Police say a 16-year-old is dead after being shot in a parking lot.
News 8's Hannah Mordeau is on the story just outside police headquarters. The final gunfire of a violent weekend, Hannah.
Yeah, along with that teen being shot and killed last night, 6 people were shot, including a man who died early Sunday morning on the west side. And then before that, on Saturday afternoon, a man was shot and killed in an alleyway in the Butler-Tarkington neighborhood. So when it comes to this shooting, it did happen just before 10 o'clock last night at 30th Street and Leslie Avenue. That is on the east side. IMPD says the 16-year-old boy was taken to the hospital in critical condition, went into surgery, and then later died. Officers on scene did talk to witnesses, and they're just trying to piece together what exactly happened. But the violence over the weekend, it's a shock to the Indy 10-Point Coalition. The group, made up of religious leaders, former gang members, and ex-convicts, has helped curb some recent violence with a boots-on-the-ground approach in neighborhoods, especially in Butler-Tarkington, where until this weekend there hadn't been a homicide in more than a year. Now, the President, Reverend Dr. Charles Harrison, he tells me he is concerned.
We're still very concerned as the weather warms up that we're probably going to see a lot more activity on the street. There's certainly still too many people in our city that don't have a regard for the sanctity of human life. So, you know, these interpersonal conflicts tend to lead to violence, and too many people are being shot.
Harrison isn't losing hope, though, and says the homicide rate so far this year is down compared to this time last year. He thinks the new IMPD peacemakers will help and likes the idea of added technology such as the gunshot detection system being used here in Indianapolis, potentially. And with more funding going to anti-violence groups, he thinks that these investments will pay off in the long run. Now, when it comes to this 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed last night, that investigation continues. And police ask anyone with information to please come forward. Call 911 or Crime Stoppers. Live in Indianapolis, Hannah Mordeau, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.